YouTube, welcome back to another player review on the channel. I hope you guys are having an incredible day. In today's video, man, we're going to go ahead and check out another Showdown evolution card, Bobby Clark. Clark is a 91 rated card. He has high work rates, right footed with 4-star skill moves and 4-star weak foot. Now, as you guys know, there is a bit of versatility with the card, which is always great to see. He can play the center mid, center defensive mid, and left wing positions. And if we go ahead and look at his in-game stats in a bit more detail, boys, we can see that the card is extremely well-rounded. He does have 89 pace with 90 acceleration and 88 sprint speed. Now, that is pretty decent for a midfielder, but I would honestly recommend a chemistry style to make him even more quick in game. Now, if you do want to go ahead and incorporate him as a left wing in your starting 11, 89 shooting is a very good stat, 94 attacking positioning, 89 finishing, and 96 shot power. He does also have the finesse shot playstyle, which is also very useful if you do want to play him out wide. Now, if you do want to go ahead and incorporate him as a box-to-box midfielder, the 92 passing is going to be a very important stat, and his passing stats are absolutely phenomenal, man. 93 vision, 92 short pass, 92 long pass, and 95 curve. Now, the 87 dribbling is a very interesting stat. Clark does have a bit of a bigger build in game, 90 agility, 92 balance, 87 reactions, and 87 composure. And as far as I remember, man, his dribbling in game was pretty good. I think his left stick is a lot better than the R1. As a box-to-box midfielder, we also do need that defensive cover, and Clark's defending is pretty good. Now, I do think if you want the card to be more balanced, you go ahead and give him the Shadow Chem style. It's going to give him 97 interceptions, 87 defensive awareness, and 99 stand tackle. And then last but not least, boys, the 87 physical, a huge part to his game. Like I said, he does have a bit of a bigger build in game. The 84 stamina as a box-to-box midfielder isn't great, if I'm being completely honest. I do remember around like the 70, 80th minute, he was a tad bit tired. But the 90 strength and 81 aggression with this bigger build is definitely useful. He is a bit of a tank in the middle of the pitch. Now, boys, if we jump on over to Footbin, we can see that Clark does have the same playstyles. He has the ping pass playstyle plus, press proven, finesse shot, incisive pass, long ball pass, intercept, first touch, and relentless. And when it comes to chemistry styles, boys, he can have the controlled explosive and controlled acceleration types. And honestly, man, it's going to come down to how you do want to go ahead and incorporate him in game. Now, I do think that the two main options that a lot of people are probably going to go ahead and give the Clark card is either the Hunter or the Shadow. With the Shadow, like I said, boys, he's going to have 96 pace and 92 defending, a much more balanced card. If you want, you can go ahead and give him the Hunter chem style to make him a bit more of an attacking threat. I think if you want to maybe incorporate him as a left wing, then the Hunter is your best option. As always, boys, if you guys do enjoy these FC24 player reviews, go ahead and do me a huge favor. If you guys can, leave a like on today's video, and also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. This is a team we're going to be using in Foot Champions to test out the new Clark card. We're going to be playing him at the center mid position as a box-to-box midfielder in the 4-3-2-1 formation. So without further ado, boys, let's go ahead and jump into game number 1, and let's see how good this new evolution really is. Alright, boys, here we are jumping into game number 1, and we are coming up against, I mean, he has a lot of Liverpool players. He does also have Declan Rice in there as well. It's a pretty interesting team. Yeah, man, you can definitely tell that this is a Liverpool fan, so he's going to look at that Clark card and he's going to be like, yeah, that's pretty nice. But first things first, boys, you guys know how we like to start every player review, and that is by testing out the card's dribbling. And Clark on the ball, man, I will say at the beginning, I did think that he was a tad bit clunky, but the left stick isn't half bad. I think if you play him as a left wing, it isn't great, but if you use him as a box-to-box midfielder, it is pretty good. But yeah, man, as that box-to-box, we need him to be a bit of an attacking threat as well. Good attacking positioning, Trivela. It's a good finish, man. It's a very good finish. Now, I'm not saying that he can't play the left wing position. I do think that you can probably incorporate him as a left wing or center forward. I just think he's better suited as a box-to-box. Clark, decent left stick dribbling right there. And again, man, I like using him as a more advanced center mid because then these runs that he makes forward are really useful. Decent little touch right there. I think we're going to get a corner. Now, right here, man, I'm actually going to go ahead and give the corner to Clark, and we're going to try out like a little corner tactic. I want to maybe try to hit a ball roll Trivela with him. Clark, a little bit of space. Ball roll, Trivela. Decent shape to it. Wow, it's actually off of the post, man. I thought with the flight of the shot, it was going to go in. A little bit unlucky to hit the post, but easy little rebound. Like, it's not bad. It's not bad, man. But I think as like a more, like if you want to incorporate him as an attacker, I don't know, man. I feel like they have to be really quick and swift. Clark, maybe whip it into the back post. Oh, what a ball, man. What a ball into Millard. I don't know what these goals are, man. I can't lie. That's probably 2 shots that shouldn't have gone in, but we'll take it. Keeping the pressure up, though. Very nice tackle. And the tackle, man, has been pretty consistent. A little bit of left stick dribbling. Go for a little dink. Clark. If my aim was a little bit better right there, boys, I think we would have scored, but that's definitely on me. I think we just got to maybe play it a little bit quicker. Move the ball a little bit more. Timo Werner, good pass. Clark, that's a very good touch, man. A little bit of left stick dribbling. We could maybe whip it in, or we can try to maybe run down the byline. Really good pace right there. Again, boys, I think he needs a chem style to help out with his pace. Left stick. Decent. Clark. The Burba spin right there maybe could have been a little bit better, but he is a little bit of a jammy player as well. All right, man. This might be a good opportunity for maybe like another long shot. Clark. Step over. Ooh, good acceleration, man. After the step over, a good finish as well. I think without the Hunter Chem style, he is still very clinical in game. Picks up really good pockets of space. That's a good tackle. I think we got time for one more attack. Timo Werner. Clark again on the overlap. He's just so good with his runs. Ball roll. Decent dribbling. This guy's defending isn't the greatest. It's a decent shot. Boys, I have to skip this, man. That's the third time that we've gotten a rebound. I kind of feel bad for my opponent. There we go. There we go. Play quickly. Clark, a little bit of space. Power shot. I mean, he doesn't have the craziest of long shots, man. I think his like 82 long shots, maybe like 87, something like that. There wasn't a lot of power behind that, but we still managed to score. Clark, kind of want to test out another finesse shot, man. Ball roll, finesse shot. Good shape to it. Maybe just a little bit too much power right there, man, but it's another great attempt. His long shots are definitely useful, man, and I would highly recommend you guys go ahead and incorporate that into his game. Clark, take the ball forward. Oh, that touch right there, man. That's really nice. Good acceleration. Power shot. Ooh, boys, it's very consistent, man. I will say not the craziest of stats when it comes to his long shots, but they are very consistent in game. Clark, track back, track back, track back. Good in the tackle, man. Good in the tackle. The shadow definitely helping out. All right, boys, here we are jumping into game number 2, and so far, so good. If I had to choose between Akanji and Clark, I do think that I would probably go with Akanji, but Clark is still a very solid option for the Evo. I will say, man, with this build, there is definitely a physical presence to him. He is pretty strong on and off the ball. But let's see if we can get off to a good start. Timo Werner, good pass. Clark, good attacking positioning. Cut back. Thierry, come on, Thierry. We got to score that, man. We have to score that. Martinelli, Clark over the top. Henry's made a great run. It's a great pass. Beautiful pass, man. Clark, finesse shot. Plays a wonderful pass into Thierry Henry and then also gets the rebound to hit a beautiful finesse shot. Hey, man, as a center mid, I think he's fantastic. I really do. Nice, nice, nice. Play through. Good pass, man. I wish the pass maybe would have been a little bit more in front of Werner, but that's okay. Back home, good interception. Ooh, Clark, decent touch, man. His first touch has been very good. Ball roll, Trivela. I think we needed a little bit more height on it. Millard. Scott's making that run. Do I ignore it? I think I ignore it. Clark all the way. Finish. We should be scoring right there, boys. That's a little bit unlucky, but the run forward, a lot of power behind his runs. That was nice. Good interception, man. The defensive cover is definitely there. As a box-to-box midfielder, defensively has been good. Power shot. This is worth an attempt, boys. I know that a lot of space opened up for us right there, but it's definitely worth an attempt. Timo. Got to get that goal back. Straight from kickoff, boys. Clark. Touch. Power shot. Let's go, boys. Let's go, man. Straight from kickoff. What a finish as well. Through the legs of the defender. He's not offside. Clark. Good positioning right there, man. The defensive awareness isn't half bad either. Does break up the play really nicely. Over top. He's made a lovely run, man. There goes that attacking positioning. Stamina. Not great. We go for a shot. A little bit of inconsistency when it comes to his finishing in and around the box. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is us using the new Clark Evolution card in a few games of Foot Champions. And to be completely honest, man, a very solid player. Now with the upgrade, man, he definitely reminds me of like a community team of the season. Maybe even better than that. Very well rounded. He can do everything really well on the pitch. If we go ahead and dissect his in-game stats in a bit more detail, now we did go ahead and give him the Shadow. And with the Shadow, he does have 98 acceleration and 96 sprint speed. And I do think that a chem style to improve his pace is very much needed. Now you can potentially go ahead and give him the backbone and maybe just like hope that his 89 pace is enough, but honestly, boys, I don't think it is. The 89 shooting, a phenomenal stat as a box-to-box midfielder. The 94 attacking positioning, man, picks up really good pockets of space. Now I do think that his finishing for the most part was pretty good. Maybe a tad bit inconsistent from time to time, but that's also on me probably choosing the wrong shot choice sometimes. 92 passing was probably the standout stat for the card, man. His short pass, long range passing, everything is very good. His crossing, very nice as well. The 87 dribbling, man, a very interesting stat. Now I do think that the left stick dribbling was pretty good, man. I think the 90 agility and 92 balance with his bigger build is pretty nice. Now I will say he isn't the most quick and swift player that I've ever used in my life, but you can definitely get the job done with his dribbling. 87 defending, obviously the stat that we did look to improve. He does have 97 interceptions, 87 defensive awareness, and 99 stand tackle. And as a box-to-box midfielder, man, we do need his defending to be very good, and with the shadow, it is. I think the interceptions are probably the standout defensive stat. I think his interceptions as a center mid are phenomenal. And then last but not least, boys, the 87 physical. I think his strength and aggression are really good. I do think that he can still last a full 90, but maybe around like the 60, 70, 80th minute, he does get a tad bit tired and it does affect his game. But yeah, man, overall a fantastic player. I'm gonna go ahead and give him like a 9.1 out of 10 rating. I think as a Premier League center mid, man, if you can get him on full chemistry, he is definitely a fantastic option for the evolution. If I had to choose between Clark and Akanji, I do still think that Akanji is the better option. I just think Akanji is one of those players that are just a little bit too OP this year in FC 24. But whichever player you end up using, man, it's still a W in my opinion. Akanji, Clark, maybe even Isak today. But definitely let me know in the comment section down below what player you guys are most excited for to go ahead and throw into the evolution. I know a lot of people are waiting for Depay, a lot of people are waiting for Joao Felix, so it's going to be very interesting to see who ends up getting the upgrades. But that is going to be the end of today's video, man. If you guys did enjoy it, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below what player you guys would like to see next in another player review, and then also consider subscribing to the channel if you are new. It would be greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for clicking on today's video. I've been your boy Bulba, and I'll catch you guys in another one very, very soon. Peace.